Hi, I'm Nick Cowan. I'm a professor at McGill University in Canada, and I'm the Canadian co-PI for Ariel. So that basically means I'm the lead Canadian scientist on this mission. We're here in Lisbon, Portugal, which is super fun. I'd never been to this city. This morning I went running around the castle at sunrise, and it's an absolutely gorgeous maze of streets and cute coffee shops. It's also fun because I get to interact with all of the other Ariel scientists from here in Europe and from Japan and Canada and the US. And it's great to be able to interact in real life and actually just bounce ideas around and come up with kind of new science objectives, things that we could do with Ariel. So I guess from the Canadian side, the main hardware contribution we're going to bring to the mission is cryo harnesses, which are basically glorified cables that let signal flow from one part of the telescope to another, but doesn't let heat go from one part of the telescope to the other, because you got to keep the telescope cold because it's observing in the infrared, and heat is bad for infrared detectors. So that's the hardware contribution Canada is contributing. From a scientific standpoint, one thing that I'm super stoked for with Ariel is phase curves, which is basically when you observe a planet during a full orbit around its star. This is something that Ariel is sort of uniquely good at, because we have, the mission is going to be 100% dedicated to exoplanets, and so we can really just stare at these exoplanets for entire orbits, and we could do this for 100, maybe 200 of these planets, which is something that we have no other way of doing. So I'm super excited about what this is going to tell us about the winds on these planets and the clouds and the kind of the global climate on hot Jupiters and other kinds of exoplanets.